good. Beer is good. Beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
Cocaine with it.
Yeah.
They'll actually basically caramelize the leaf, and then they'll chew on it, and they'll use it for different ailments or combat altitude sickness because they get some really high mountains there in Colombia and Bolivia.
Well, that being
I'm
said,
going.
welcome to the Cheyenne Coca Buzz, which is what
Coca
we're
beer
needing right
buzz.
now.
Sorry, that was a geek moment.
Geeking out on cocaine.
What?
Cocaine.
Okay, well, actually, if you really want to, the guy who invented it was trying to create the same sort of stuff that they did.
93.7 KAZY, it's the Craft Beer Buzz here on a Wednesday night. I'm Tommy T along with...
Misty.
Chuckerdoo.
And Adam.
From the Pepper Mill. Thanks, Pepper Mill. 1618 Stillwater Avenue.
And we're from the Craft Beer Buzz, which is sponsored by the Pepper Mill.
Thanks, Pepper Mill.
Thanks, Peppermill.
1618 Stillwater Avenue. Let's double it up. It has been a few weeks of just events and sponsors and drinking and staying out till all hours of the night.
Yes.
If anyone could see us in the studio right now, which I suppose you will if you listen to the podcast on YouTube afterwards,
Yeah.
we look like we're coming off of a bender. Maybe it's because we are.
If you're quiet enough, you can hear my liver screaming for help.
Yeah, it's like, or like when you get that dish sponge and you squeeze it and you let it go and it makes that sound.
Yes.
Like that's what our livers are doing right now. That being said, let's refill them with beer.
Nice. My liver's thirsty. What do we have today, Chuck?
All right, so today we are going to go into Odell's current summer seasonal St. Lupulin.
We've had that before.
We have it
Yeah.
about once a year
Oh, about once a year. Okay.
during St. Lupulin season. So I'll pop this open for you. And I'll just start passing it down.
So over Father's Day weekend, I know we've talked about how Cowboy Joe's absent now. There's no more, And we were at
You mean the
Coffee- Coffee Joe.
porter from Blacktooth? Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
What's
I
it
thought
called?
you meant the
Cowboy Joe?
the University of Wyoming booster club or whatever that's called.
The heck?
I think it's
It's
called
Cowboy Joe.
Yeah.
The Cowboy Joe Club.
What is the coffee from Left Hand?
It's called Cowboy Joe.
Well, there's the
Oh,
nitro
okay.
stout.
Well, we
But
were
I just-
looking
my
for that
mind-
beer.
I
No,
think
because that's from Blacktooth. Left Hand does the nitro stout.
What did I say?
You said
Left Hand?
You said Left Hand for Cowboy Joe.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Look, we're tired.
I have no brains. Yeah.
So anyway,
You get to be the scarecrow.
Okay, I won't talk no more.
No. Go,
Let me
Misty,
try it.
go.
No, I did find the last 6-pack in Cheyenne. That's all I wanted to say. Happy Father's Day to Andrew. I found it on
Excellent.
freaking Saturday, the day before, and yeah, it was awesome.
Excellent.
And it was good.
It is good. It's so tasty. Which, of course, now that seasonal is followed up by Tour Bus from Blacktooth. But we're not drinking that now. We're drinking St. Lupulin.
Yeah, who's the mythical St. Lupulin?
So the mythical St. Lupulin, I don't think he's actually a myth. I believe there is actual documentation to the person who discovered, back in the day when old school scientists basically they just discovered things and they're like, oh, okay, cool. I'll just call it my name.
Uh-huh.
So this guy Lupulin discovered the little waxy lupulin balls and hops and helped. They started using that before we were using hops and beer. We were using just a mix of spices to try and balance out the malt sweetness. That used to be called gruit, but that sounds gross. Gruits are actually pretty good beers, but
Wow, there's so many beers I didn't know existed. Gruit beer?
it's amazing. Yeah, there's so many beers. But but lupulin is just those little yellow balls inside the hop flower that produce the bitterness that balances out the
Definitely
malt.
has some.
It's actually really it's always citrusy like you get from a lot of these beers, but it's really light in that comparison too. It's not real strong. Yeah. That's nice.
It does leave that, if you love that IPA, that hop taste.
But it doesn't have that IPA finish.
No, but it does
great.
leave a little bit of a hop on the back of your tongue.
Yeah.
While you're drinking it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, it has that pale ale taste to it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not scraping down your
No,
throat.
not at all.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Really
just
smooth.
It's just tickling the back of your throat.
Oh, geez, I thought this was an IPA. What did we say? Oh, it's pale ale.
It's a pale ale, but it's an extra pale ale. So it's
So
just
it's an EPA.
Well, because it's 6.5% alcohol, so it's not. Yeah, it's an EPA. So it's not quite as hoppy enough to be an IPA, but it's higher in alcohol than a normal pale ale. So yeah, 6.5%. We're pushing on
is.
7%, Misty.
Dang.
One sip says we will believe.
Right up to
Getting
11.
close to it.
Do you believe?
I don't know. I'm getting close.
So what's going to be on tap this weekend at Ales for Alzheimer's?
We are going to have Odell IPA. Mm-hmm. We're going to have Saddlebronc Brown. So you'll have your hoppy. You'll have your malty. We'll have Blue Moon on.
Always.
And then Coors Light, because who knows what the freaking weather is doing right now?
No kidding.
It's just damp.
Yeah.
Like my alcohol-soaked liver. It's just damp.
I was going to say something else.
But yeah,
That's what you said.
It's
Like-
going to be
like-
Friday afternoon, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Friday
Yeah.
4 to 8.
4 to 8.
4 to
4 to
8
8.
o'clock.
And then after 8 o'clock, the pool hall bandits come on and they take over.
Nice.
So, but
Cool.
we'll have music going the whole time. We'll be doing door prizes, all sorts of stuff will be going on, food, you name it.
We're doing a live broadcast.
Yep, that's going to be going down.
And all ages.
Yep, kid friendly. So my boys are going to be there. They're amateur tattoo artists, so they'll also be giving out free tattoos.
We'll work for
11
tips.
and 9-year-old tattoos. Yeah,
I remember the first time
No?
I got a tattoo from your kids.
that's true. You did,
Yeah, Joe always says, Chuck's kids are little entrepreneurs.
and you paid for it.
Yes.
You know what the funny thing is about that was when my oldest son, who is an entrepreneur, he's going to be a new little Gary Vaynerchuk. He'll sell you the
Yeah.
deed to your own house
Yep.
somehow. He'll do it.
my God.
But he was selling he decided he was going to start selling amateur tattoos, and I came home from work one day. He's sitting on the corner of our street with a box, and I just see this, he had to have been 9 at that point, this 9-year-old kid with a cardboard box that says tattoos for sale. And I was worried at first because before I saw the box, I saw my son on the corner with a cop car parked with a cop talking to my son. I'm like, oh, what did he do? But then the cop pulls out money, gives it to my 9-year-old, and then moves on. My son tattooed this police officer. I don't remember what his name is, but he was amazing. Like the Cheyenne
is
PDs
awesome.
are, unless you're on their bad side,
I have so many questions.
that's not
I was
great.
about to say, someone
But-
with the Cheyenne Police Department.
Yeah, got a tattoo from my son. It
That's
was a
awesome.
Sharpie tattoo, but he got a tattoo nonetheless.
Okay, well, there-
And my son made money off of it.
That's question number 1 answered.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, the answer is they're
Yeah.
amateur tattoos.
My son doesn't have a needle pen.
They are markers.
Yeah, they are markers.
I don't know, I could picture him out there with just this thing in a car battery, be like, okay, hold still.
We need some more loop.
Ooh, loop it up.
Oh man, you know what's fun about just to reiterate, people, how many nights and weekends we've been working right now. We're exhausted. I'm really enjoying right now just shooting the breeze and drinking beer with you
No
guys on
kidding.
the air.
Yes.
Because I feel like it's just been like, hey, how is everybody? All right, here's 19 events going on. We just get to hang out right now.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yes.
cool. It's a good time.
I was hanging out with Adam at the pepper mill earlier and just getting lots of loving. Just, it's okay, Misty.
Yeah, she's having a Bloody Mary, and I was riding my bike.
What's that? Should we come back and talk about some more cool stuff?
Yeah, let's
Agreed.
do it. Let's come back. We'll talk about more. We'll crack open another beer, and everyone just chill out. We'll be right back. Calm down.
All right. Round 2. Craft Your Buzz is coming up here in just an easy, comfortable,
Easy.
quiet few minutes.
Yes.
On 93.7 KAZY.
Rock on.
Thanks, Peppermill.